Hey there, I'm Doug.
I'm Nick.
This is Brass Eagle Blinds. St. Nick's coming.
Ooh.
So today, Old St. Nick's come to town, and we've repented our ways from Krampus. So now we're gonna have 7 different variations of Very Olde St. Nick. I tried to do some reaches.
Some reaches.
Nah, we're gonna cut that out.
Cut it out!
Research on this one, and like even their website doesn't tell you really anything about this whiskey.
It's a mystery, and it will always be a mystery.
It's magical.
It's really expensive. It's hard to find, and we'll see if it lives up to either one of those things.
Yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different
Oh, you can count. Good for you.
Very Olde St. Nick varietals here, from rye to whiskeys to bourbons.
So we're gonna get started.
All right,
Let's go with A.
A.
Oh man,
Mm.
it's already not great.
It's not great.
Tell you what, we've
Merry
have had worse. We're not punishing ourselves anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You know what we mean.
Know what I mean? Know what I mean?
You know what? The taste ain't bad. I'm gonna
That's all
say
that's all that matters.
it's got a pretty decent finish on it. I get some caramel notes out of that.
I think it was a
That's probably one of the higher proof versions of this. Full transparency, Nick and I have tried all of these before.
yes.
So we know a little bit of what to expect. Hopefully what we'll kind of accomplish for anyone out there that you might see these sitting on the shelf, and you're like, oh my gosh, he isn't worth that money. Should I pick one up? Hopefully this will help you, because we've got damn near every one that's been made. That one's getting
Points don't matter.
That one's getting 7.6. 7.6er.
Smells good. I like this one a lot.
Moving on to B, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna write a number down here.
Shit.
I was either gonna go 7.5 or 7.7, so it wouldn't have mattered. But some of these are ryes, some of these are bourbons, and there's a finished one in here somewhere, right? Isn't there like a maple?
Is there a finished one in there, Nick? Oh,
Yes.
the maple one?
There is.
Go ahead and try that one.
Somewhere in here. Something in here is mapley. Let's see if it's. Well, ho, ho, ho. There it is.
Well, hello.
There is the maple.
That is like a sugar cube in your mouth. Anybody finds the maple one out there, it's got to be it. If I'm wrong, this whole video is getting canceled, and I'm not putting it out.
Well, we can hope.
Tricks you.
There's no way.
It tricks you because you don't get
On the
maple
nose,
on the
you
nose.
don't get
No,
at all.
It's like
Man,
it's a blind nose. Like
this
you don't know what it is.
This is Will Ferrell whiskey right here from Elf. Like, he would put this on spaghetti.
I love syrup.
I like that though. Like right now, that's it in the spot.
It's not too bad. I'm gonna give it a 6.7.
Gave it a 7.4. I really like it. You guys are welcome, because he mentioned Elf. I have a full Buddy the Elf costume, and you're welcome. I didn't wear it to this because it's a little tight.
Right, Di, please, stop talking.
And there's a lot of reviewing. We're reviewing whiskeys. We're not reviewing all my curves. So you're welcome.
That gets reviewed every single time somebody watches the video.
Camera adds a couple 100 pounds.
On to the next. C. That's funny because you're like, is there maple in there? There it was. I should have probably cleansed my palate so I get the maple spaghetti out of my nose. That's just that's a low proof.
Yeah.
I think that's that light whiskey.
Yeah, that tastes like green beans. I like it.
Oh,
maybe it's because
from
it's
maple
such
spaghetti to green beans.
Just such a departure from B.
Yeah, no, that's
getting a 5.1.
Flight delayed.
That's getting a 5.1. C is a 5.1. It's not great.
I'm giving it a 5-0.
God, Santa is barely
That was
barely
actually
pulling
isn't
ahead.
very good at all.
No,
is
it's really not. It's really not.
it? All right.
Santa's barely pulling ahead.
We are on D.
Okay, moving on.
Halfway
Moving
through.
on.
Right here.
Santa's got to bring the gifts.
Right now we're getting GIFs.
Smoother than Jif and fresher than planners.
All right, that one smells at least better than C does. Like it has a smell.
Back of proofs up again.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's the high rye. There's several of these are ryes. That's a high rye, higher proof. That's good.
All right. That one. But
I don't know where to rank it.
Some money on. I'd spend some money on
I
that
just don't
one.
know where to rank it.
I wouldn't go crazy with it, but
I don't like that as good as A though.
no. I'm gonna tie it with A. Probably gonna go back to A. Try it out. Try A out.
That's got nice flavor. Try it again. If you have only done one sip, try another sip.
I'm gonna go back to it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back to it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
Moving
put
on to E.
E
Yeah.
is forever.
Need some palate cleansing here.
That's fine.
I need some
Oh yeah.
nostril cleansing.
Gotta get that arm. I'm not even gonna talk about that again. What is he
The
talking
front
about?
weenus.
This smells cast strength.
We can't even why do we think these videos are going to take off? We can't even captivate our executive producer who's been staring at the ground for the last 15 minutes.
Wake up!
Producer is watching commercials on his phone, which apparently more exciting. I even put on a Santa hat for him. What do you see? What do you want to see me
Back
next
there
time?
reading the
Phil?
dictionary. I'm like, oh, I don't know.
I'm learning synonyms for
Or as Nick would like to say, cinnamon.
cinnamon.
Cinnamons.
It's tasty. I like that one more than the last one. I'm glad I left space.
Is it a coincidence that we just
Did you hear that?
Bless you.
mentioned cinnamon? I get like
I'm just not used to
Cinnamon,
ball
almost
hitting me in
a-
the face so much.
almost a red hot, like a spice out of that. I don't know.
There is cinnamon in there. I'm looking at your camera over there because that thing's been side-eyeing me the whole time.
Giving me the stink eye.
We're only medium drunk.
That one's
was
gonna get,
E?
that one's gonna get a 7-1.
I gave it a 7.6. I didn't.
I've
burp
got
like
two
him,
at a
so-
7.6 so far.
Did you look up any words for that one?
Frankenstein's monster didn't need to say more than that. And that was a classic.
Welcome to Brassy Club Lights.
It's Ric Flair episode. I'm at a
That was-
7.6. Whoa! You're ahead of me on F. We didn't even say we were on F. You just
I moved along.
freaking went to it.
Moving on to G.
Try to keep up with me, Buster.
Ooh.
All right, apparently I'm
That's-
behind Doug, so F. You rated it a 6.8? You didn't like it as much as some of the others, huh?
Well, I feel like that's
That's a nice score
a pretty good score.
for what we working with.
Yeah. Come on.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I like
It
that
really
because I love cast strength. He likes cast strength.
It's
so-
easy.
But this
It's
is
not-
a nice sipper, though.
Yeah, it's easy.
Oh, I like that.
For sure.
Okay.
That's why it got a 6.8. It's not cast strength. That's probably a 90. I don't know, mid 90s maybe.
Yeah, but that's a great drinker.
But
It's kind
it's
of-
easy.
Yeah.
Moving on to G,
I gave it a 7.6, by the way.
which is 7.
Number 7, which was really close to my
Okay.
cumulative GPA. I'm just kidding.
This one actually going in for like multiple smells. This one is I'm getting like a vanilla.
Oh, I can't even
Vanilla
hear you
smell
on
off
that
of
Viz over there. Vanilla?
Yeah.
Vanilla. Oh, I smell it too.
Ooh, okay. That one smells really good.
Ooh.
Easy ride, easy ride.
Okay.
Ooh, I like that. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I don't either.
It's okay. I like
We
this.
don't need to know.
Nah.
Okay.
I gave it a 7.5. He gave it a 7.7. That's his highest score. That is actually one of my lower scores. But I like it because I like a lot of these tonight.
One of your lower scores. separated by 0.2.
So low. Ain't no party like
So,
a deity
like,
party.
You say one of your lower scores, but it's actually like tied for third.
Tied for
So
third.
it got my top score, but
Tied
I'm
for
gonna go back and try A,
Yeah.
D.
We're going to fast track this because I'm going to have some input in trying these real quick. Sorry.
So we've got everything tallied now. It took us a little bit because we had a
Math.
three-way tie and then a two-way tie, and then it was a lot of drinking. Anyway, we're dealing with 1 through 7. C is in last place. 7th place, which is what? Phil. I don't know where it is. No wonder the cat fell off of this one.
8-year ride.
Really, it's what does it tell you about the bottle? Probably
86.8 proof.
nothing.
I mean, it's a beautiful bottle. It says rare rye whiskey.
It's a beautiful bottle.
Barely under 89 proof. 8-year. Yeah, you know what? This was my least favorite in my collection. To be
It
honest.
wasn't close. I mean, that was easily our last place.
Yeah.
Like that, it just
No finish.
I don't know how much that is. Like, if you're gonna find that on the shelf, but if you do see that on the shelf, I would just keep on walking.
All the other ones are better than this one.
Yeah, but better, but worthy of purchasing. I don't know. In 6th place, we
20.
have B.
Winter Maple. This is the maple cask finish.
Yeah.
Which wasn't terrible. It was
No.
actually pretty good.
If you want a good dessert whiskey,
Yeah.
it's fantastic. It's just, it is super sweet. It's
Very
so
sweet, very mapley.
Stands out a ton.
As it should.
It just it has a completely different profile than anything else here. It just doesn't stand up if you're looking for like an actual like a typical whiskey or bourbon taste.
It's 101.5 proof. Again, distilled in Bardstown. Yeah, that's it.
So in 5th place, with 7.10, we've got F.
Right here.
Okay.
Antique barrel 12-year. Probably one of the hardest ones to find in the
Right.
collection. Again, 90 proof. You and I we like higher proof.
Yeah.
I feel like we just get more flavor profile.
I kind of figured it was going to end up this way, where the higher proofs end up,
Yeah.
just way better. I feel like they
Other
just
than this
offer so
one.
much more.
Yeah.
The higher proofs. There's not a whole lot you can do.
Not much
I
to
don't
say
know.
about that one either.
Yeah, exactly.
Again, these are all really like the top 4 or 5 are in pretty close scores,
Yeah.
but there's some better ones.
In 4th place though, 7.35. So now we're starting to get there.
Yeah.
A little bit.
7s are good scores.
We've got E.
Summer, 4th place. Again, rye cast, but now we're talking proof. Now we're at the 117.
Okay.
So we went up about 25 proof from the last
Okay.
rye that we like all the way down. Apparently, we just need a little bit more oomph.
That might say a little bit about us. In 3rd place, we've got G. Now these were all very close.
Top 3.
1st, 2nd, and 3rd were super
We had to
close.
redo these.
And actually, G in 3rd tied 2nd, but we both decided that we preferred
Yeah.
the next
Yeah.
one. So that is G. No, wait.
No,
It's right here. I've got it. Got it. So that one is that one's 109 proof. So it's
It's a
up there
rye
a little
whiskey.
bit.
Very nice medium. Nice finish, nice nose. Very comfortable. Very soft palate.
Yeah,
I like that one.
It
That
was
was good.
tasty. It really was. It really was. Yeah, none of our scores in this whole thing ended up getting higher than I think my highest was a 7.7.
Yeah, at a 7.8.
You know, and I don't try to rank mine against the other pours here. I just try to rank them on
Yeah,
scale-
just in
scale 1
general,
to 10.
a palate.
So
So,
2nd place ended up being D.
good score for that one.
Well, it looked like you knew it.
Well, I only had one to choose from, and he yelled it. We're looking at 118 proof, one of the highest proofs. This is a bourbon here. This is the Immaculate 118 proof, straight bourbon whiskey. Really good pour. Good nose, good
It is.
finish, good
It is.
flavor.
How much would you say that is though?
You're getting close to that 190 range, 180, 190 range.
Nope. That's a pass. That's a 100% pass. There's no way I'm giving you.
Again, you're looking at
$100
our ratings overall
Yeah, no, absolutely.
on the price.
But again, I'm trying to just
Yeah.
if anybody sees these things out there, you probably won't see this. But
Yeah.
if you do, and
No,
it's
this one's a hard one
$190,
to find.
$200, that's a pass all day.
Yeah.
It's second place in this. It's Pass All Day. I'm not giving you $190 for
Yeah.
that.
But in first place,
Leaves Harvest Dry Whiskey as our first
you know
place.
what? I think that was one of our favorites before.
Yeah,
So.
it most likely was.
Harvest Rye, meaning
we're
it's a
dealing with
fall
118, almost 119 proof.
rye.
You know, cast strength rye. That was actually pleasant, but again, if that's anywhere near $200, I'm going to pass all day long.
It's just shy of that. Yeah.
I would give you
Yeah.
no more than $85 for any of these bottles.
I mean,
Unfortunately,
if you're a collector, these are going to fall
For sure.
short of their MSRP value.
Yep.
And these were all bought at MSRP.
Yeah.
And the values are still very high. I think it's because of the rarity that they released these things.
Mhm.
And it took, these didn't hit Missouri until maybe a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
So even then that was hard. But even with that, are you justifying everything else in your collection?
It's so hard to, I just can't, when there's so many other things, like again, everybody knows that by now that I love Jack Daniels, but I would take a Jack Daniels single barrel proof, the rye or the bourbon.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jack Daniels, not bourbon, Tennessee whiskey. The rye or that one, over any of these 100% every single day of my life, and that's, a bottle of that's $70.
I think what's challenging about these pours is that there's no cohesiveness between them. They're all in their own profiles. Yep. They're all missing something to be blended together. Like there's nothing that's like, oh yeah, that's an old St. Nick. Like nothing stood out to me that made it its own.
It's confusing.
It's confusing.
Honestly, how they did this, how they come up with their stuff, I don't know.
And maybe
Doesn't
it's
make
just
any sense.
our palate. I don't know, but you guys tell us in the comments. Let us know what you guys think. So,
probably should have said it like 7 or 8 times. Like, comment, subscribe. Please, the like and subscribe thing is probably more important because your comments, I don't know.
Comments are great.
I don't know how much I'm going to read.
But, help us out. Help us out a little bit.
All right. Well, Merry Christmas. This has probably come out right before Christmas.
Or after.
Merry Christmas. Hopefully you get some gifts that are maybe better than these bottles. Definitely better than the Krampus bottles. Because if you get one of those bottles, I would not talk to that person.
You're on
ever
somebody's
again.
naughty list.
Yeah,
For sure.
No, never again. Divorce that person. Bye.
See you later.